Hi, I'm Mike from the TC3 Drinking Club, and once again we've got an interview with the best band in the whole damn world. Thank you, Kelby.
Hey, buddy.
Jaron.
Man, good to see you.
Neil, thanks again for talking to us, guys.
No problem.
We've got some questions all from the Drinking Club, but first of all, Jaron, on behalf of the members, can we congratulate you on the news that Even's expecting your first child?
Yeah, exciting.
Yes.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Thank you. And Kelby, on your engagement as well.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah.
So Neil, it's
Tonight's the night.
To drink.
one of the guys, Chris Campbell, just said congratulations on being a badass.
Thank you, Chris.
There you go.
First question is from K Forward, as you would probably expect.
All right, I gotta go.
What's the next single off Bury Me in My Boots album, and when will it be released, and where, either just the USA or in other countries?
There's a song called "The South" that we were thinking about putting out on the radio, and we already did.
I think the singles are probably out. I think it's kind of we've worked all the
Yeah,
ones that we're
most
gonna
of the
do.
album's full of singles.
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's just we've kind of stopped forcing that stuff out there. If a radio station wants to play it, they can play whatever. So that's kind of where we are with that one right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Doreen Sloan, what would TC3's set list be for the Super Bowl halftime show if you were asked?
Well, it'd be whatever Tom wanted to play, because we'd be doing it with Tom Petty.
Yeah.
So we have to go back and forth.
Yeah, Southern accents and I'm Southern.
Yeah. Be a lot of
Into the
stuff.
South.
Yeah.
Probably.
No, I don't know. That's
So if and
It'd be-
when
it'd
it
be cut
happens,
down,
you
yeah.
will invite Tom Petty along.
Yeah,
Oh, hell
absolutely.
Yeah. That's in our contract. We don't do Super Bowls anymore unless Tom Petty.
Anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. This is from Chris Campbell. At this stage of your career, what's the most important thing to you guys now versus what it would have been earlier in your career?
A tour bus.
Yeah. Well, that's we always wanted to get to the tour bus, and now
yeah.
we got tour buses. So I think now the thing is just to keep
Keep
As
going.
you see, we're headlining this place, and we were here
Yeah.
2-3 years ago with Eric Church, and
Yeah.
and we sold it out tonight. So I think it's just to keep that going and keep building and keep stepping into bigger clubs all across the world, and it's going really well. So that's the goal. I think it's just to keep it growing.
Keep going.
I mean, you were only here, was it March, the last tour?
Yeah, February, March.
Yeah,
I
we
think.
played the
Yeah.
Deaf Institute maybe here or something. Or?
Here you played
Yeah.
the Academy 2, which,
That's right.
which is about 950 capacity.
Yeah.
Here it's near on 2,000
Yeah.
capacity, and you've sold it out.
Sold
again.
out,
So
yeah.
every time you're doubling the capacity.
So
It's
that's
pretty
the goal.
crazy.
Doubling every
Selling it
time.
out.
That's the goal. Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. From Sarah Lynn Kemmer, do you have any pre-show rituals?
Yeah, I mean, we all get on the bus and just turn the music up and throw a little 7-horse at us, and maybe some monster truck, and then we drink a little bit.
Maybe try to figure out what we're gonna play.
Yeah, we
maybe
never
not-
really
maybe not.
know until we
Yeah.
walk into the stage what we're going to play. So that's kind of a ritual that all the crew guys get kind of nervous, like, what guitars are you using, like what tunings and stuff.
We don't
and
know.
so we never know till we get up there, so we make it as hard on them as possible. But yeah, I think that's kind of
There's
the
a couple
ritual.
of questions I got that are offshoots from that.
Yeah.
How many guitars do you bring along when you're over in the UK?
Over here, we usually rent a couple, and then we bring 3 this time, and then he brings 2
I bring
or 3
mine
lap
2.
fills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's got like 5. Yeah. He needs more. I can do more with 2. He needs 5.
Yeah.
You know.
I see.
And Neil, just the one set of drums.
And one set of
I
drums.
bring one drum. Yeah.
One snare, one cymbal.
One
that's
snare,
it.
one.
From Andrew Sutton, what difference do you notice in the fans' interaction in the UK shows and the US shows, if any?
They're both. I mean, they're both. It's growing in a way to where I think everybody's equally excited when we walk. Over here, it's a little bit more of a, the more and more we come over here, people are kind of. It seems like they're maybe enamored or trying to figure out why we talk and sing and play like we play. Over in the States, it's more like, yay, and over here it's like, yeah, it's over here they seem a little bit more excited, I guess.
Have you noticed right from when you first came over here doing your headline tours that people at first just stood there and think, wow, that's just fantastic, to now there's joining in more now?
Yeah, everybody sings along. I mean, that's one thing
Yeah.
we've noticed when we play our headlining shows, man. It's sometimes you can't even hear me singing because the crowd's singing verses, which if people are
Like
singing
the Beatles at Madison Square Garden.
Right.
I don't know about that, but
That sounds good.
yeah, but I think you can tell if people are singing the verses to songs that aren't even on the radio, then you're doing something, and that's pretty exciting for us.
Yeah.
Excellent. It's a long question, this, from Andrew Sutton again. What do you think is fueling the new love of southern rock music, particularly in the UK? Because yourselves, Blackberry Smoke, Blackstone Cherry, have all been awarded the new band category, best new band category in successive years by Classic Rock magazine. So it's not just the fans, it's the critics as well that are lauding you.
I don't know. I think it's just a style of music that you guys don't have over here, and it's something that's kind of a new take on something that's been around for a long time. That Skinner and ZZ Top that have been coming over here forever, and we're just kind of the new breed of bringing that style of music over here, and it's just really catching on.
They're all different too. It's whatever the genre is, if you want to call it southern rock, or country, Americana, whatever it is. Like, it's so wide right now where it's kind of a movement where you get, Blackstone Cherry is obviously the heaviest of the situation. You get, and then Blackberry, the Smoke guys, they are pretty much, they do what the Almonds and what Skinner has done. They do that pretty much better than anybody. They do it kind of as good as they did it back in the day. And then we're bringing a hybrid of both of those things to the party. So I think there's something in there for everybody. I don't know. It's definitely growing though, man. It's crazy to see.
It's quite strange over here where Blackstone Cherry are concerned, because they can headline arenas.
Right.
Well, they headline like the Apollo, which isn't far from here,
right.
Which is like the next step up for you. The next time you're here, you'll be at the Apollo. They're headlining the Apollo, but back in the States, they're like second on the bill, because like they did the Carnival of Madness tour with Shinedown.
Right.
Over here, they headlined. In the States, Shinedown headlined, and Blackstone Cherry were like the support act.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're it's the same thing over here. We're definitely bigger over here than we are in the States. I think
in certain states.
Yeah, in certain places.
Yeah.
Like if we're depending on where we are, like we do really well in the Midwest and South, obviously, and upstate New York, which is bizarre. But it's weird how that works. I think it's pockets, and how we visit back and we'll go back. Like here, we can't explain over here. I have no fucking idea why it's doing it and what it is, but we like it.
Must be the demand, yeah.
A lot of it too is, being when we're from Nashville, growing up, it's like, man, I would have paid anything to see Led Zeppelin. I would have paid anything to see Oasis. Because they were always playing a ton of shows over here. Zeppelin wasn't around, but still, it's like you kind of always want that thing you can't have, maybe. And I think that in the same way, maybe it's just a little bit of, we're making the effort to come over. You guys are excited. We're excited that everybody's coming out, and so it makes for a really great show, and it makes people want to come back,
We've noticed people coming from over there to shows, they'll plan their vacations around 2 or 3 shows that we have in the States, and to me, that's when you're really doing something, because, if people want to plan their damn vacation,
to come see us play.
8-hour flight away. That's something else, man.
Well, myself and Joe, we've been together nearly 11 years now. It was 10 years before we got engaged. And then we said, if we ever get married, we're going to base it around when you're playing in Nashville.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, there you go.
I hope we can I will say, though, anybody that's ever got engaged or married involving our band, the marriage has not worked, except for mine. So.
We're going to get married.
Well, there you go.
We'll just come over and see you instead.
Yeah.
Do you ever get to try local beers from town to town or from state to state, city to city?
Yeah.
Every night,
I
man.
had something last
tried
night.
to.
I don't remember what it was, but
Delicious.
It was,
ESB.
some kind of ESB. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We tried to.
You just try to get to as many pubs or as many bars as you can. And
Yeah, I'm
everywhere.
New IPA kick where there's some local IPA in the dressing room, and so I think I look forward
also, it's on your rider then that you have local
Sometimes
beers.
sometimes
we
if
try
they-
to.
yeah.
Cool. Sorry, that was from Jamie McNabb. I missed his name out there. From LaRue Chamberlain, what would be your ideal festival lineup if you could run your own festival?
Got to play with Petty, probably. That would be
Dead
fun.
or alive?
Always.
Dead or
Oh
alive.
shit! Well, we could be here all day.
Bon Jovi.
Let's
Bon
Bon
Jovi.
Jovi, good one,
Definitely
Neil.
not Bon Jovi.
You said Dead or Alive.
Yeah.
I see what you did.
I think it would be the Tom Petty thing, Springsteen. Us in there somewhere. Maybe a little. If you want to go Dead or Alive, throw some Hendrix and some Zeppelin in there, and just have a nice little bonfire.
Yeah, absolutely. Excellent lineup. From Kathy Stanley, this is in the US. Will we see a headlining tour run in 2017?
Oh yeah.
Yes, you will.
The whole year,
That is the plan. Yes.
Yep.
You'll be hearing what it's called soon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Next week, actually. I think.
Okay.
Next
Excellent.
question.
I won't say what I was going to ask you then. From
you'll
Will
find out.
Carter. From Will Carter. Will Girl on Fire be on the next album?
Yes.
Yeah. And actually, Will and David Spur put more or less the same question on the Facebook page at exactly the same minute.
Were they together?
Yeah.
Were they hanging out?
Probably at the same time. Sat next to
Because
each
that'd be
other.
weird. Hey, you ask him first. No, you ask him.
So from David Spur, Jaron hinted we may get the next album pretty soon. How's the new material coming along? And when can we hear some of the new material?
We're always writing and
Yeah,
always
it's
working
coming along
on
great, yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have an answer for
You
when.
just
What
very
new
coy.
music?
We don't. We stopped writing songs.
Yeah.
We don't like to do that.
No, we're just
anymore.
we're writing. We're always one of those bands that's creative and just loves, flexing that muscle and writing new songs. So, I mean, there'll be a new record before later. We're excited to
Before later.
be a
We're
band and
leave
just
it at that.
put music out.
we're staying
That's what
we're staying as busy as we possibly can. Put it that way.
From Brandy Collette, can you recommend any upcoming artists or bands that we need to check out? Do you actually keep a lookout for any new bands?
Yeah, I mean, we love Monster Truck. That's
Monster
a great
Truck.
band from Canada. They're
Yeah.
kick-ass. I love Wheeler Walker Jr. He's one of our favorites.
And you got Tyler Bryant on tour.
Tyler,
Tyler,
yeah, they're
yep.
sick.
Even though
Actually,
they've been around for a long time.
man, I haven't seen them play in so long. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too.
As far as I'm trying to think of what else we've been listening to, Rival Sons, obviously we love those guys, but
Yeah.
they're not really new. Have you heard of this guy named Chris Stapleton?
Yes.
Yep.
No, I'm just kidding.
What were you listening to on the tour bus on the way up here?
I don't think I listened.
I think we all slept.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've
I
been
was
trying to
listening
catch
I was
up.
listening to our sound guy yelling.
Yeah,
Yeah. He got drunk last
he
night.
got hammered.
Right. And then just yells on the tour bus. From Jim Galbraith, can we ever expect a live album?
I doubt it. Well,
Well, actually,
is that out yet or no?
What?
The damn thing we did at Abbey Road?
No, you guys will get that at some point. I know when. I'm not
was
going to tell
like-
you when, but you're going to get it.
Yeah.
So
We're going to get an audio version of the
Yeah.
Abbey Road sessions.
Final, I think.
Yeah, we're starting to record a lot of shows, so you never know. But nothing planned yet.
Right. Well, with social media, with YouTube, at the moment, like you said, nearly everything that you do, you've got a Vivo page, a Vivo site that you just put everything on. That's, like you said, the Abbey Road session. Anybody can pick it up at any time.
Yeah, yeah.
So, is there any point to do a live one?
I mean,
Maybe,
I like
yeah.
the idea of, when we were growing up, that Dave Matthews and that Fish Live record, we burned those like crazy. We love that stuff. So I mean, there's a cool thing to that. It's such a pain in the ass though to find one that sounds perfect and really captures the moment of what happened in that show. So,
it'd be nice to put something together at some point.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
we'll
I'd
see.
be more interested in live DVD personally.
Yeah.
But
documentary type thing.
Yeah, that would be good. That would be good. From Natalie Tricker, do any of you play the harmonica? She did put
Wow.
random question of the
I
day,
mean,
but I think that's a really good question.
I've played it once or twice. It's not.
yeah, it'll end up on a demo every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Not very well.
Not very well. I can wing it. You know what I mean?
And do you plan to have any different instruments on record in the future? Or?
Same three dudes, same three chords.
Yeah.
Same three instruments.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
The harmonica would sound great on one of your
Yeah,
on
I
your
mean,
records.
Maybe.
if any of us played it worth a shit, it probably would. But
I'll figure it out for 2020.
yeah,
or saxophone or something along those lines.
yeah. I don't
No,
know.
you probably. I don't think you'll
I
hear
go,
it.
yeah, I don't know about that. Well, actually,
Jefferson plays saxophone.
Morphine was badass. They
Do you
had a
play
Barry
saxophone?
set.
Right, that's it from the questions from everybody now, I think. But a couple from me. As well as the UK on this tour, you play in Ireland, Germany, Holland, and Spain. Have you visited any of those places or played in them before?
We've been everywhere except Spain. Yeah. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to going back to everywhere.
We haven't been back to Ireland.
Germany since Eric Church.
Since Eric,
It's been
So it was just on the Eric Church tour that
Yeah.
you played there.
So it's been-
What was the reaction?
It was good.
It was great, yeah.
It was good enough to book shows there and go back. I think I'm excited. The German crowd was such a weird thing. Like the disconnect between the languages was a little.
I think you learned not to ask them any questions.
Yeah.
And just keep playing the song.
We headlined this bar.
How's
called
everybody?
White Trash
Very
in,
good.
in Germany. It was called White Trash, I think. And we were playing. And I get up there and I go, "Where's my
Where are
rednecks
rednecks
at?" or
at?
something. And it was like crickets. and Neil goes, "Just don't talk. Let's just play. Let's just play." And I was like, "Sweet." Right
they
on.
don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, they don't care.
But you're playing more dates you're playing about 3 or 4 dates in Germany, aren't you?
I think so,
Is
yeah.
that just because Germany's so large, or because you're more popular there?
No,
Yeah,
I think it's,
we're just trying to go back to the same places that we went with
yeah.
Eric. Yeah.
Are you playing in the same venues as you are here?
I don't think they're any of them the same. Yeah, they're all different. Same cities, different venues.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, cool.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah, bet you are. Be warmer than here, I should imagine.
Good.
oh, well, yeah.
That's great. Sounds great.
And one last question then, what does 2017 hold for TC3 so far? What do you have planned? Or we're going to find that out next week as well?
You find out a little bit. I mean, we're going to get back in the clubs, and the last couple years we've done
A lot of
these
opening.
big country tours where you open for somebody, in stadiums and shit. I think we're going to try to go back to our kind of thing where we're doing our own shows, because we see the fan base growing in such a way where we're not exactly thrilled with people having to pay $75 for a ticket to see us play 20 minutes. So I think we're going to go try to get in the clubs and theaters and show people what we've been working on.
And have you found that doing those support slots has built your fan base?
It has.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard to see it until, we'll see it this next year when we get back and get into the clubs and see what we did this last year. You know what I mean? It'll see how much it built. We noticed that after we did the first big arena tour we did 2 years ago. We noticed the year after that when we were headlining, we're like, wow, there's a shit ton more fans coming out of these shows. So
2017 we'll be playing a lot.
yeah.
So come see us in the States, and we'll be back here too. So you come see us here.
Coming back here again, yeah?
That's the plan. Yeah.
Well,
We're not gonna.
When the next album's out.
You said that. I don't know.
Right, guys, thank you very much again. I'll let you
man.
carry on because you've got a lot to do.
Yeah,
It's
man.
been a pleasure once
Cheers. Always
again.
good to see you.
Thank you very much, all you guys.
Night
Cheers.
one. Night number one.